But we begin with some breaking news. The U.S. added over 1.7 million jobs in the month of July, with the unemployment rate falling to 10.2%. That's better than many expected, but still a bit down from June. Rebecca Jarvis is here to break it all down for us. Rebecca, what's your big takeaway from these numbers?
Well, I think, Diane, the bottom line here is that the numbers are moving in the right direction, but we still have a long way to go. If you look at the months of May, June, and July, the economy has added or rehired 9.3 million Americans. But if you look at March and April, we lost more than 21 million jobs. And as you said, about half of those jobs have now come back. And there are still some really big questions about things moving forward. Number one, the virus itself. We've now seen where there have been some upticks in the virus. We've now seen reopenings either reversed or stalled altogether. And then you have this question of the consumer and how we will behave and react. You have high unemployment still in this country. Consumers may or may not feel the ability, the optimism to spend money. And that's a key question that will drive growth going forward. And finally, what does the government do? Those $600 weekly unemployment benefits expired at the end of July. There's a stalemate in Washington still over what to do next, and that will largely determine also how much money U.S. consumers have in their pocket, Diane. And the U.S. consumer, as we've talked about here before, is the heartbeat of this country. How we behave with our money dictates 70% of our economy's activity and growth.
And of course, a lot of that is dictated by how much money we actually have to spend, Rebecca. So many people are watching these debates in Washington right now. Could these numbers maybe move things along somehow?
Well, I think there's something in these numbers for everyone, unfortunately, in Washington, and that's what we see so much of the time with numbers like this. You can point to the optimism, which is the fact that jobs are returning, and that is very important. They are, however, returning at a slower pace than what we saw in May and June. And in order to keep up that momentum, the consumer does need to be spending and feeling optimistic about the economy, as do businesses. And so when you think about what's happening here, there's still very, very clearly a big hole to climb out from. There's also a big election right around the corner, and that, too, will very likely drive some of this decision-making out of Washington.
All right, Rebecca Jarvis for us. We always appreciate your take. Thanks, Rebecca.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.